Hit Cat on the Sundays. Say a parking lot prayer, no. I just wanna kick back, relax. Shout it in the Monday. How about the seat slide? It's nice to meet you, green eyes. Let's take a lap. I bring you right back to your friends before they start tripping. As I see the from the glide with the golden teeth. I don't even know if they notice me. They don't even know that we way too deep. I'm from the west and they from the east, and all white tees looking like sheep. I don't even wanna get sneak. We throwing up fours and ones and threes and talking about west side. What's happening? Hey, we just pulled up the Portland, bro. Where you at? Southside, Clayco, so that's.
You ain't never been to Scary Town. On National, you know it go down. You ain't never been to Cascade. On the west side, up in LK. You ain't never been to Golden Glide. It's in the day. You ain't never been to Sparkles. Gliding with your babe. I ain't never been to Skate Zone, cause it's out in Marlboro. I'ma pack a carload. I'ma take the grams and meet tomorrow. Bring it, yeah, bring it, song, so bring it, bring it, this will reach out, so let's take out, ugly.
Now, from the second city of Chicago, head down Lakeshore Drive and you find venerable Soldier Field, home of the Bears. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the New Orleans Saints and the Chicago Bears. Welcome to the booth. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. We are set for a good one. And off we go from the Windy City. And they'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. They'll go play action. Right away, they're coming after him, and they get him. A sack on the opening snap of the game.
Second and 18 at the 12-yard line.
Williams to throw on second down. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up third down.
For whatever reason, when the ball was in the air, Mike, it seemed to me like he was almost having a little trouble tracking it. I'm not sure if that's what allowed the defender to catch back up, but ultimately it was the contact at the catch point that causes the incomplete, and now it's going to bring up third and real long.
He'll send this one deep for Odunze. That one too far out in front. It is incomplete. Rome Odunze, the one he was looking for. And now it's fourth down. This is not going to be good at all. Bad kick, pretty much directly out of bounds. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On the ground for the first time, this is Alvin Kamara. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
As he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down. Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down. The Saints now going to try a field goal here. This officially a 58-yard attempt. So now the Saints will use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll discuss what's to come as 4th down is looming. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll indeed go, and it is shot. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's in. Devon Bailey. Touchdown, New Orleans. Touchdown number 7 for him on the year.
So by nature, Mike, you know I am a guy that is generally aggressive on 4th down, but I'm not sure if I was the coach that I would even be this aggressive. I mean, it was 4th and long, but hey, listen, they have confidence in their offense. They have confidence in their group, and hey, who are we to second guess them?
$7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. He'll start at the 4. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll run it for the first time with DeAndre Swift. Up the sideline, past the 30. Down the sideline, past the 40. Wow, out of bounds, inside the 10. It's 1st and goal. What a run by Swift. That covered 73 yards.
That's as dynamic a run as you're going to see. He gets really good initial blocking at the point of the tack. That springs him loose. But then it's just his speed and open field running that does the rest.
Some room to run as he takes it down to the 2-yard line.
At the 2-yard line. A gain of 8 brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal.
What is that?
That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Raul Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. Now Carlos Santos to add the point after. He's got it. And the Bears will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. We're all tied, 7 apiece, and the kick's away. We'll go ahead and just cede the touchback here. This ball over the back line. It'll come out to the 35. On first down, they'll start out with Kamara. He'll manage to work this forward to the 37. Shamar Spurner that time on the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and
8. Second down and 8. To throw is Shuck. Run in by Chris Olave. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A nice throw from the second-round pick. It'll get him a first down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Shuck looking to throw on first down. Right back to Olave. He's got it again. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. That one good for 29.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
And these are the type of splash plays that can have an impact, especially as the game goes on. So offensive line has to do a better job to make sure that they have this protection shored up and that this isn't a sign of things to come.
The motion man here is Bourne. On second down, it's Shuck. That one caught by Bub Means. Well, that helps to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
It's actually a really nice job there on second down, putting this into a third and more manageable down and distance. Remember, they suffered that first down sack, and so often that can derail the drive, but they got a chance here to pick this up and maintain possession.
Third down, and here is Shuck. And that is incomplete.
All right, so in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. They'll run with Manunga. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on first down, but that's exactly the case here.
On second down, it's Williams. That's to the rookie out of Missouri, Luther Burden.
I'm not sure what was the more difficult aspect of the play, winning his route versus man coverage or catching this pass, because that quarterback, he put a little extra sauce on that one to get it there on time, and he's able to secure a really nice catch.
3rd and 6. From the shotgun, it's Williams. Got the hook up there to Ogunze. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
That's good for the Bears. First down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
So a big 3rd down hookup takes us to the break. The Saints out on top. We're back to Soldier Field after this. Bears in possession here to start the second quarter as they've got it with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, here's Williams. Right side, caught by Burden. And he'll be written out of bounds after a gain of 6.
At the 43-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 3. Throw it again. It's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. He might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, just ends up being a wasted down.
3rd and short yardage, and here's Williams. That's caught left side by Ogunze. The punter remains on the sideline. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. And he's not going to get there. A couple of yards short. And this is going to be a turnover on down.
You know, Mike, there's a lot of coaches out there who believe that an aggressive style of offense is your best chance of winning. Now, this takes it a little bit to the extreme, but I think this is something that we're going to continue to see as this game unfolds.
On 1st and 10, here's Shuck. The man down the field, it's Olave. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
7 yards.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
You know, Mike, these crossing routes, you just see them being used more and more often. And really, it's because it's good against any defense. And what it does is it creates separation. It allows some of your best players to catch the ball on the move. And that short throw oftentimes turns into a long run.
Here's a screen coming for Kamara. And the Saints are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense, a lot of space in the short game, get them the ball, pick up the 1st down.
This one caught at the 4.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
Inside the 5, it is 2nd and goal. Man in motion, heading left. Kamara is in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Now, the extra point. He's got it. The Saints will get out in front, 17-7.
Bears 7.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return starts from the 5. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. This drive will begin with a run by Swift. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line. A gain there of 21. First down, Chicago. Off play action. Here's Williams. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
And really what stands out to me the most in this first half, Mike, is just there's very little separation among these receivers downfield. The quarterback has to throw into a lot of tight windows, contested catches, and they continue to do a nice job separating the ball from the man.
Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They will run it over center with Swift. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard. They'll stop it here. We have an injured Saint on the play. The training staff going to look and will step out for a moment. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. Holston Loveland was the intended receiver. Now it's going to be 3rd down. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. This one intercepted. Picked off by Kool-Aid McKinstry. And the Saints are going to get the football back as we reach the 2-minute warning. They'll start this one on the ground with Kamara. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's 2nd and 2. Now shut. The throw here is complete. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 25 on that connection. It's good for a Saints first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, New Orleans.
send a man in motion right. Here's Camara. Not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Chuck to throw on second down. That one out wide for Camara. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
3rd and 5. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. From the gun, it's Shuck. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
And another great throw. And I'll tell you what, Mike, so far today, this certainly does not look like a rookie quarterback. I mean, he is in complete control of this offense.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
The air once more. Shuck. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down. The slot man in motion right. Now Shuck on 3rd down. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is 1st and goal. Saints going to use their 2nd timeout as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. The Bears will use one of their timeouts here as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go until halftime. Ball sitting at the 7. 1st and goal. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. To the air again is Shuck. And he's in. Chris Olave. Touchdown, Saints. They'll try here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Saints up their lead. It's now 24-7. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half, and the kickoff's coming their way. This returnable from the 4. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Williams going to look to throw it on 1st down. That's complete. It's Odunze. Now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. That's gonna wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
You know, it's hard to speculate, Mike. We sit up here and we try to just interpret and assume what's going on in the minds of the players and the minds of the coaches, but they seem to me to be a little bit rattled. All these negative plays have really started to pile up in the first half. He's got to settle down, have some more efficiency on these early downs, and get his offense into some sort of rhythm.
Got to get it to the 28, but now it's third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Demario Davis. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play here in this first half. So we are at halftime, and Greg and I will be back right after this. It's the National Football League on EA Sports. A very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. This taken just shy of the goal line. And the good kick pays off. Will only be able to take this past the 10-yard line. Moreau in motion. Chuck looking to throw on first down. And a good one here. He'll be marked down up past the 25-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
They'll go play action here with Chuck. That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down. Javon Vele was the intended target. It's second down.
Don't go against the grain and taking off your damn head. I'm running up this door, I almost broke my damn leg. Got her broke, they damn near. Them little mama better.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Operating out of the gun, this is Shuck. His throw left side is complete. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield.
22 yards.
That pass play good for 22. First down, New Orleans.
A gain of 22 yards. And the Saints first down.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing again, Shuck. To the outside, complete to Johnson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
That's another Saints first down. A gain of 7. First down, New Orleans.
Moreau in motion. Looking to throw on first down. Here's Shuck. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
And I think when you look back on the first half, this was an element of the defense that really was missing. There was a lot of open windows, a ton of green grass for the receivers to make uncontested catches. So nice change of pace here. continue to force the issue and make these guys earn the catch.
And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
So far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. And the Saints are going to have first and goal, trying to finish off this drive with a touchdown.
4 yards. That's another Saints first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, New Orleans.
Touchdown, Saints.
Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this third quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the third quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Quickly, he hits Loveland on the RPO. From the 24 now, here is 2nd down and 9.
2nd and 9 at the 24-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Williams. He'll go right back to Loveland. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one.
It's a gain of
They get 18 on the pitch and catch. Good for a Bears first down.
1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Working out of the gun, here's Williams. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down. Throw it again. It's Williams. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Luther Burden, the intended target. 3rd down coming up.
And you can see the coach on the sideline just kind of shake his head. He's got to have a conversation with his quarterback to just make better decisions. I mean, that was almost his 3rd interception of the game. He's got to just take a deep breath. Don't continue to force throws into bad spots. Take what's there, find the open target, and maintain possession.
And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A big-time play for the Bears. 32 yards.
First down.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
At the 26-yard line.
On the ground, here is Monunga. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
Here's Williams. First down throw there is incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
This one taken in by Odunze. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third.
On third down, it's Williams. Taking off, he'll try to get there. And he's going to have the first down. Just past the marker. It is first and goal.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up first and goal. Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late. It's probably a touchdown.
Swift will score. Touchdown, Chicago.
We were talking during the break, Mike. We felt that this was kind of a do-or-die drive. They felt like they needed to come away with the touchdown here, and now they're showing a little life.
Yeah, a little bit of belief, don't you think? Everyone on that field knows they've been a part of a comeback before. It's a pretty big mountain, but a good way to get started here to begin this half. They're going to try to run it in. And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
That decision to go for 2 was made up from the very beginning. The moment they scored, you could see the head coach. He's signaling, we're going for 2. The touchdown was obviously a disappointing outcome defensively, but to able to get that stop, they can at least come off the field and catch their breath.
He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin. First and 10, here's Shuck. That's going to be pulled in by Kamara. And he'll be taken down. A big pickup on what will be the final play of this third quarter. So we are through 3. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Fourth quarter begins with Kamara. Angling to the sideline, inside the 35. And he's going to be out of bounds down at the 30. They gain 18 yards on that one. It's good for a Saints first down. Throwing is Shuck. Left side into the hands of Olave. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
On second down, it's Shuck. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Outbreaking routes, Mike, especially outside of the numbers, everything is about the timing. If you're late with the throw, you're going to be watching that defensive back take that thing the other way for 6.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's third down.
Let's go now.
To the air is Shuck. There's a screen coming for Kamara. And he looks to be a bit short of the line. And that is going to bring up fourth down.
We see teams more and more throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, really for two reasons. One, they're confident that they can pick up the first down with yards after the catch. Two, teams' willingness to go for it on fourth down is at an all-time high. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return, and he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll start on the ground with Swift. Not much there, maybe a yard.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
At the 27-yard line.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. Over the middle, he's got Burton. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45.
Gain of 21 yards.
They get 21 on that one. First down, Chicago.
1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Now Williams. That'll be caught by DeAndre Swift. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They get 15 on that game. Good for a Bears first down.
This hasn't been his best game by any means, but what I really like, Mike, is regardless of the score, regardless of the time of the game, he is out there battling. He's doing everything in his power to chip away and see if he can get his team back in this game here in the 4th quarter. They've got to find a way to capitalize in this drive. Continue to cut into that deficit. Every possession is critical. Take advantage when you have the ball.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. That's the 2nd time they connect on this drive. This one good for 13 yards. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard
Try to
line.
throw again. Here's Williams. That's caught left side by Odunze. And he will score! Odunze. Touchdown, Chicago. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
Santos, good on the extra point. And the Bears are able to edge a bit closer.
Bears 20. Santos to kick off for Chicago.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
They send a receiver in motion left. Here is Shuck on 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down as the clock ticks towards 2 minutes to play.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 33-yard line.
We'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. They'll drop to throw. Back deep for Olave. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Chris Olave, the intended receiver. And 3rd down coming up. Receiver in motion, headed left. On 3rd and 2, it is Shuck. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
3rd downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on 3rd downs, that is a recipe for success.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. They'll run. It's Kamara. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 16. This offense is humming. A 1st down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed him the most.
Going up top. And this will be incomplete.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ended up being a wasted down.
2nd and 10. They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. Throwing on 2nd down, Shuck. Over the middle is the tight end, Johnson. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
They get 14 on that hookup. 1st down, New Orleans. That's a 2nd charge timeout to Chicago. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. They'll send a man in motion left. Shuck looking to throw on 1st down. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Throwing again, Shuck. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
They'll motion their tight end, Johnson. This is caught at the 2. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
Makes the score Saints 41, Bears 20.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Now return coming from the 7. And he is stopped down to 25. The drive will begin there.
Really with the, I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that drink, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. What is it on? Yeah.
Here's Williams on 1st and 10. That complete to Swift. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
Every defense in the league, Mike, they stress the importance of defending the middle of the field. And in this case, that's just too much room to operate. They have to find a way to close and cloudy up those windows, make the quarterback throw the ball to the sidelines. When you allow him to operate in there, especially with that much space, it's going to make for a long day. I think that play probably results in a completion if that protection just holds up a little bit longer. It was that initial pressure in the face of the quarterback that forced him to get rid of that ball a little bit earlier than he wanted. Disrupts that timing, ruins the play.
On 2nd down, it's Williams. Throw right side, caught by Odunze. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game, and that one, a first down. Here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
To throw it again, it's Williams. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Now whistles and timeout. Go figure. I'm not sure the point of this. We'll stop it. 4 seconds left in the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Here we go. One final play. That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
He couldn't set his feet, but he completes it anyway. And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this 4th quarter. So this one a win for the visiting Saints. They're able to erase the memories from a week ago. Game they really did struggle in. Looked like a different group here as they respond with a solid victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. So long, everybody.